This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it cute? Oh, this is adorable. This set, and I love the way I did the bunny. I didn't have to color it. I didn't do anything. I just stamped it, and then I stamped Happy Easter over top of it. It just made it very easy to do. So, actually, I need this up here. So, this is the set. Now, I used this for the front, this on the inside, this on the front, and in the inside, this on the front and inside. The butterfly is on the front, and then this is on the very inside with an Easter treat for you, and then the Happy Easter from here on the very front. So then I use the color and the scalloped dies, the scalloped contour die, the third largest, the middle one, third smallest, third largest, same one. And the paper, this gorgeous paper is called Lighter Than Air. But look at this paper. These are my colors. Like, I just love these colors. So this is for the, well, you can see it from the outside, but it's kind of technically on the inside. But the other side is on the very front. And I love that one too. And then I use this one on the very back. But it's got these gorgeous balloons, or hot air balloons. Balloons, they're not balloons. And you get quite a few sheets of this. And they're polka dots and the clouds. The pink, almost like a chevron, and the yellow stripe. Now there's this scallop and the other side is the pool party with kind of like flowers. And then there's this one, and the other side is the scallop. And there's, yeah, the one more, and it's this one and this. So this paper is so pretty. So we will get started. I'm going to put those aside. Don't want to cloud up, cover up my area here. So I have everything cut and all ready to assemble. It's not going to take a lot of time. It's not hard at all. This is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2 scored at 5 1/2, and then you just fold it over and burnish it, and you're left with a 3-inch piece here. And then this is just gets put together and glued back there, and then this piece is 3 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. This is on the inside so that I can stamp and have a salutation, and this is on here, and then I'm putting my bunny on here and decorating it, and then this goes on top of here, and then this goes here. And because I'm using blends, this side will get inky. So I just cut another half. Well, I cut a whole one because I did 2 cards, and I cut a half. Use this for this one and this for this one. So it didn't look unfinished because I just looked at it, and when I opened it up like this, you could see the grass and the butterfly. It just didn't look pleasing to your eye. So I just cut an extra one, and before I glued this down, I just put it on here and made sure this, where it joined up, was part of what I glued down. Easy. So let's get going. I hope I explained it okay to you. Well, there we go. I gotta put this aside because that I need to stamp later. But isn't that pretty? All those beautiful hot air balloons, and I can't hang on to it. Now this does not have much of an edge around it. It's just got 1/8 of an inch difference, so it's very close to the edge. And I'm bringing in my silicone mat so that I can put that down. And now I'm just going to put this in the back. And it doesn't matter which way it goes. And there's not a lot of wiggle room here either. It's pretty tight. So you just want to make sure you get it even. And then I'm going to rub it and get it on. There's a glue there. Now we can put this aside for a minute and we will work on this. And I'm attaching this to this. And I have people down here that are making noise. Yes, you are. And now I'm going to put it down. And it honestly doesn't matter because this doesn't have a directional pattern. But if your DSP had a directional pattern, it has to go on this with the opening to the left, which is opposite to a card. A normal card opens from right to left, but this happens to left to right just for the sake of the design, the fun fold. Like that. Now I'm going to put this in here, but I'm going to keep that out because I am going to stamp on it. And this too does not have a lot of wiggle room. Just a small edge to it. So this, it will go here like that, and now we're going to attach this. There we go. And this is the same. It doesn't have a lot of room. I didn't want a lot of the blue showing because there's so much blue on this card. I just didn't want it to stand out that much.
That's good that they do that, because some people don't go to the depths.
So now I'm going to put it on here. And now we're going to press it down. And get this right. But isn't that cool? And it did not take long. This goes there. And this will go on top here. Just like that. So I'm going to start with this one. And I'm going to get out my piercing mat and start decorating it. Let me see. Wherefore art thou? That's not what I want. There, that's what I wanted. It was a little challenging to find it. I want this butterfly up in this corner. Now I am going to close that up. And I'm going to bring out, there it is. Now if you want, you can put a Post-it. Don't want that one. It's all a Post-it note down here so you don't get any ink down there and you don't have to be so careful. I did not do that when I did this, but I'm going to do it now because my head is not over top of it, and my head was directly over top of it when I did it. So now I'm going to take my parakeet party and I'm just going to color this in quickly. That was Granny Apple Green I stamped it with. And this is Parakeet Party that I'm coloring with. Light, I think. Yes, light. Now I'll show you a different way that I did this for the grass on the inside. Just like that. So, see? Perfectly straight line. And honestly, I didn't get one little tiny spot there. So we're going to take my dark fresh freesia, and I'm just doing these detail part of the butterfly, and this is light bubble bath, and I'm doing the rest of the butterfly in that. There we go. Now, I have to do my happy Easter, not happy birthday. I'm so used to doing happy birthdays. I do happy Easter once a year, but birthdays I come and go all the time. Which reminds me, I've got to send my brother-in-law's birthday card to him. It's going to be late. There we go. Now, I'm just going to change this a little bit and do something I didn't do on this last one. Actually, what did I do? I am going to put that there. This is one of these silly ones that goes back and forth. I don't know why they make those, but they do. There. And we're just going to go there. Now you can do either way. It's up to you. But when I'm done, I will try to remember to show you what the difference is. Put that away. Now, see the back? You can see this. So I'm going to take this and glue it. Try to line it up before it dries on there. There. So now I'm going to attach this. Goodness sakes, I keep losing that. I need room to work. So I'm trying to put it straight. Trying to get it in the center, but closer to this end than that end. So I've got it about exact same just by looking, you know, and it's the same on each end. It's not following this stripe that you can see it, but I'm following the stripe. And then this is going to go I'm trying to get this so all sides are equal, if you know what I mean. That it, when you look at it, it shows like this is 3/8 of an inch, and this is 3/8 of an inch, and this is a little bit more than 3/8 of an inch. So then I'm going to move it a little bit, and I hope that explains it so that all of these are equal. And I'm going to raise this up and then kind of go there so that there's like maybe 1/4 of an inch that I've got from the second die cut. And like I said, I'm trying to get it as close as I can. There's no way I'm going to be able to do it exactly even, but close. Close is good. And then I'm going to bring in my Easter eggs. There's my tweezers. There's my small glue. And this is going in the corner here. And there's my bunny. Oh, this bunny's dimensional. Oh well, I had it dimensional on that one. I won't on this one. Doesn't matter. It's only if you would like to dimensional it, you can go ahead and dimension it. If you don't want to dimensional it, you don't have to. How's that? Sounds good to me. Now I need my fork. This is ribbon is Azure Afternoon, and it is from a combo pack. There's Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Azure Afternoon ribbons in it. It's gorgeous. If you have it in real life, it has this shimmer on the edge. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty ribbon. There we go. So I'm putting it above the corner so that you can still see the scalloped edge. And now I'm going to get my pokey tool, and I always put at least 2 dimensionals on, not dimensional, glue dots on, so that my bow does not wiggle. Don't like that. you do you, but I just don't like it. I used to do it and I found that it wiggled on me, and that bothers me immensely. So I guess I'm a little bit of a perfectionist in that regard, and I just don't like it at all. So now I came along and I have a few things here. I did the grass, and I did 2 of the grass, and I cut one in half, and I cut here. I cut the back paw off, and I cut through here so that I can put the carrot in there, just like that. So I'm going to put a little dab of glue on the tip of the carrot, and then I'm going to slide that in to where I want it, and then I'm just going to hold it for a second. I think I put too much glue on. Yep, I did. Okay, so instead of waiting and taking the glue off, I'm just using my embossing buddy and patting it on so that it takes away the stickiness of the glue. So now when you do this, you have to keep going back and forth and finding out that everything is in this little area here. Well, has to be, it can be anywhere in this area, but here it has to be within that area. So this is basically in the center. And if it's off a little bit, so what? But it's basically in the center. And then I just glued these down. And I put them up a little bit, and then I took the whole grass and I glued it and I put this so that they look like they're sitting in the grass. Now this one, and I did the eggs all different colors, so you can choose whatever you want. See, I cut this out, and now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut through there, and then I'm just going to cut like that. And it doesn't matter which one you put where. No big deal. I just wanted them just to be grounded. Now, isn't that cute? I think it's adorable. And then I've got to do the inside. So, bring in this, and I will put this aside for a minute. Now, this is for my grandchildren. So I will be giving them a treat. So it says, an Easter treat for you. And I'm trying to get this basically in the center, but up just a little bit higher than that. So I have room to write from Papa and myself down here. There it is. Now this I'm putting up as close as I can to the corner. And this one as close as I can to the bottom here. So now I am doing bubble bath light, and I'm not doing any really, I'm not blending them with darker and lighter. I'm just doing one straight color. My grandkids won't know the difference. If you would like to, go right ahead. It doesn't take very long to do this. And if you have pencil crayons, you can use those, or markers for the colors. This is Fresh Freesia Dark. Okay, so I'm using Lemon Lolly Light for the center. And then this flower. Oh, silly me, I missed doing the centers of those. Now I missed the center of this one. There we go. And then I'm just using Old Olive Light to do the leaves. And I'm doing these in Old Olive Light too. I just figured the simpler it is, the easier it is for you guys. And my like I said, my grandkids don't care. Especially the boys. They'll just like that it's a fun fold. Now, I didn't show you what I did. I just took my Smoky Slate Light and I just hit here and there along this. Like, I didn't hit all of it. I just, like, I went here and along here. I didn't do the whiskers, but I just did them now. I did the eyebrow. You can see I did around the ears. And I just, like, I came along and I stopped and started, so it looks like there's something there. But I wanted a white bunny. Didn't want a brown, didn't want a gray. I just wanted a white bunny. So that's my first one, not... This one needs this in the inside. There we go. Now this one has a little bit more room. I wanted the blue to be a little bit more prominent. So I made the edge wider, made the white smaller so that the edge would be bigger. Just like that. Isn't that cute? There we go. Now I'm going to bring in my envelope. Yep. And stamp it. And like I say, I'm not going to put any detail, decoration, nothing on this. I am just going to put that like that. And then I'm going to take my Balmy Blue and my Happy Easter that I used before. And then I'm just putting it across it. Just like that. I think that's cute. And if it gets mailed, which I'm hoping I don't have to, but anyways, if it gets mailed, then the post person will see it and think, well, isn't that cute? So, what do you think of my card? Clear this up a little bit and put this down so you can see it a little bit better. I don't have a really good display table, but anyways. So what do you think of my card? If you like this, could you like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel? The liking, commenting, sharing helps with the algorithm to get my videos out. And if you like them, maybe somebody else would too. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much for being here. Bye now.